Good evening, everybody from Universal City Walk. Today, we are coming over here to Halloween Horror Nights to do some food samplings for you guys. Some of the things that we have been looking forward to this whole event. It has been way too long. We should have done it a lot earlier, but we are finally getting it done today. I do have Nicole with me. We have been looking forward to this for quite a while now, and we'll kind of tell you what we're most anticipating. We're not trying everything tonight. We're gonna try the things that we feel like are most interesting and like the best items for the season. Also, there's only 2 more weekends left of Halloween Horror Nights. So this weekend and the next weekend. Today is October 27th. So the whole thing is almost closed out, and then we're getting into the Christmas time. Over at Islands, actually, over that direction, they have Christmas stuff already. And over in, I think, Hollywood Studios and some of the Disney parks, they're putting up Christmas stuff. So it's kind of crazy. Either way, we need to go get inside the park, try some food, lots of stuff to try tonight. Hopefully you guys enjoy and you get some good insight as to what they have to offer here at HHN 32. Nicole pointed out that I said Christmas over Grinchmas, which is true. Here at Islands of Adventure, it is kind of Grinchmas, but it's kind of the holidays overall. I just also want to point out it is extremely busy here tonight, and it took us a long time to get in. People are cutting people off. The crowds are coming in droves. It's a busy one tonight. As we're heading in, I also want to just say I really appreciate the feedback that I've gotten on a lot of my videos pertaining to the Express Pass and then also Stay and Scream. I love that you guys have been using them to your benefits and have been having good success. So thank you again for letting me know. It's a huge positive feeling when you guys tell me, hey, I used your tips, or I ended up doing this based on the video and it went great. So thank you very much again for all of that. But we need to get checked in and then pretty much get started with all this. We'll be doing some houses, but for you guys, we'll just be showing you all the food review for tonight. As we are walking into HHN right now and we are all checked in, one thing I do want to say is a lot of people are getting sick right now, so make sure that you guys wash your hands before you eat and drink here at Halloween Horror Nights, and just all of the time, but especially around the parks, because this time of the year, like I said, a lot of people, friends of mine, are getting sick. I read comments about people getting sick. A lot of people are picking things up. It is that time of the year. We are coming to the end of October. I know it's weird in Florida because it doesn't totally operate the same way, where it's not this like super cold weather, but people are getting sick, so just make sure you guys wash your hands. So we just did that right now before we start eating some food. Also, I just want to say, if you guys don't mind, consider subscribing to the channel, turn that bell notification on if you guys like this type of content and you want to see more like it. We do have a very big announcement. We just booked our first vacation for 2024. I'm not going to release that tonight, but keep tuned on that. We will let you guys know all the details on it, but it will be March of 2024. So we are doing that. Very exciting stuff. It's going to be our first real vacation outside of the park. So like I said, keep tuned on that one. But either way, let's go to our first booth, possibly, or I don't know. We got to go see what our first option is here. Well, I will let you guys know that we will be looking forward to trying out Surfer Boy Pizza over here. I think we actually want to try the pizza, but specifically we want to try that Yuri's peanut butter treat. We've heard fantastic things about it. We will be trying that, but I think we're going to start with something a little bit more savory and head over and grab that quarter-step corn dog. Well, with the size of the crowds today, surprisingly, the lines aren't too bad for food as of now. A lot of people are probably getting into the lines for the houses. I saw Exorcist at 55, Blood Moon at 25. I'm sure right around the corner here, Stranger Things is pretty high, but either way, we are coming over here. This is going to be our first item. I'll show it to you on the board here in just a second. This is it. So food rations over here at Gramercy Park, and you can see the quarter-step corn dog there for $11.49. And that is a Korean cheese dog with quarter-steps, crispy potato sticks, truffle cream sauce, and daikon sprouts? I don't really know, but either way, it's there. And we've heard pretty good things about this one too. Also, if you guys are interested, we did a review on some of the beverages here. I'll link that in the comments below if you guys are interested in checking out some of the alcoholic drinks here at HHN 32. I should point out as well that over here are the Twisted Taters at the first section. The second section is where you're actually going to get that quarter-step corn dog. So this is one of those booths where you actually have kind of 2 windows, I guess, that you're going to. So we're going to come over here to this one. You can also tell. So the little photo there is of the Twisted Taters, and then this one has the quarter-step corn dog. Either way, we're going to grab our food, go get a nice spot in the light so we can show you, and then we'll let you know what we think. Well, first things first, I gotta say, this is a very It's a large tipsy corn dog. A very large corn dog. And I feel like, I mean, you can see the size of my hand. I feel like I always use that as a comparison, but very, very large for a normal sized corn dog. It smells a lot like chips here. It's definitely like bigger up here, and then it kind of like shrinks down towards the bottom. But either way, let us know what you think. We were seeing if it was going to be a cover photo, but I don't know if it's gonna work here. But that was a long piece of cheese. Is there a corn dog in here? Like, is there a hot dog? Or is it just cheese?
Now I'm gonna be a little bummed out.
I guess I didn't even read, like, is it just cheese? I don't know if there was actually a dog.
I think it's scammed.
No, but I didn't totally read if it said there was a dog in there. It might just be cheese. I don't know. I'm genuine. I have no idea.
I don't know, there's a hot dog in there.
I don't know if there is. Okay, maybe we're gonna have to cut in like halfway down and see. I don't actually know. Okay, so we actually just cut through it and there is a hot dog in there. For a second I was like, oh my gosh, did we just buy something that didn't have a hot dog? Which is totally fine, but I think like a corn dog has to have a hot dog. So okay, we still need to eat a little bit of our way in, and then we'll let you know how the actual dog itself is. So just so you see that I'm not lying, there it is. I had to cut some of it off just so we could get down there. So it looks like the hot dog itself is kind of a normal size hot dog. And yeah, they give you a lot of extra stuff on it. So I guess that's kind of nice. Wait a minute. Okay, so we just, like, it was falling off. That's all the hot dog that you get? That little bit?
You get a half of a hot dog.
Did we get scammed? Did they like mess up?
No, it's cut.
That's, oh my gosh, you get half of a hot dog. You get all this breading, and then you get just that little bit of hot. Huh. I'm like, I don't even know what to think right now. That's so weird. All right, well, I guess we both get like a bite or two out of that. All right, what's the verdict when you have the hot dog with the stuff?
Hot dog's a little greasy. I think this kind of overwhelms the hot dog flavor. Okay. But I guess for your 3 bites, it's not bad.
That's so crazy. Literally, like, can you believe that we have half of a hot dog?
On this whole stick.
And that was massive, too. Like, this thing was very, very big.
I mean, and even the piece we cut off is like...
the size of it. Wow.
So we have that much hot dog, essentially.
Yeah. Well, okay.
Scammed.
I guess so. What the heck? That's crazy. All right, so I'm going to, like, do a little combo here. Drink a little bit. Oh, it's very salty. So it's a good flavor, but the hot dog is like super salty. That's what you said?
Greasy too. Salty,
yeah, it's like salty and a little greasy. Yeah, I think it's just like really salty. But I do think like this portion here, I'm gonna like scoop it up here. This has like all the flavor in it, and it's actually pretty good. I think they should have done a little bit of a thinner hot dog and then made it the whole length of the piece, and I think that would have been really good. Ours, we had to like mangle it up a little bit, so the flavor's pretty good. I'd give it maybe like a 7.5. But I would just say like the assembly's a little rough because you get that much hot dog. It's a little weird. All right, what's your final review on the cordyceps dog?
It tasted good, but I think I've been wanting to try it probably since the event started.
Yeah.
And having the hot dog literally be like maybe 3 inches was kind of a letdown.
Yeah, that was really, really weird. And we did eat most of it, so like the flavor on it was pretty good. Mm-hmm. But I agree, I feel like you were expecting, or I was expecting both of us. Dog? Yeah, like a full-blown corn dog. And I feel like you get half of a dog, you get a lot of the breading and stuff, but you know, the cheese and everything, it kind of like, it's just a little much without having like that salty corn dog. Yeah. All right, we are actually going to get one more food item before we do some houses. Again, you guys won't come along with us on the houses, but we're gonna come over here to Surfer Boy Pizza, pick up that like Yuri's favorite, I think it is. It's a little like peanut butter treat. So we're gonna go ahead and do that while we have our seat inside. And you can see this has some of the longest lines as far as the food booths go. I think people just love Stranger Things, so this one always tends to get a little bit long. So here is the Yuri's favorite for $5.99. The cheapest option on the menu here today. It might actually be the cheapest option that you can get for food items here at HHN. You can see it's a chocolate cake with peanut butter mousse and Reese's Pieces. So here it is. This is Yuri's favorite. So pretty small. You can see they pack a lot into these little things. The nice thing is, I guess you can like save it if you just want a little bit of a sweet treat and kind of keep going throughout the night. But is it Reese's Pieces or Reese's Pieces? So technically it's Pieces, that's the pronunciation, but like it's Reese's or Reese's.
I think it's Reese's.
Reese's Pieces?
I think it's like in general Reese's peanut butter cups, but I think we all say Reese's.
Reese's
I think
Pieces.
I think it's Reese's Pieces.
I feel like that's an argument. I know, it's an argument, right? It's like who says Reese's, who says Reese's.
It's Reese's Pieces to me.
That's how I say it. So I'm a Reese's Pieces person. How do you guys say it? Reese's Pieces or Reese's Pieces? Comments below. Let's settle this debate after all. But either way, Yuri's favorite. Let's try this out. This is the thing I think we have both been looking forward to the most this entire event.
I don't know why we waited so long to try this.
I know, and I will be doing a video on like things that I would have done differently this year. So do keep an eye out for that one as well. That will be a video coming in the future. But either way, let's get going. Those look a little faded, right?
I was gonna say,
like
I wonder how
Pieces?
old this is. Like, for how much like goo and colors coming off. Like,
Yeah.
I know they're not like fresh, but very peanut buttery.
Yeah, good smell. Let me get a smell of that. Oh, it does smell like peanut butter. It smells like
Frosting.
yeah, like almost like well, I think it is a peanut butter mousse actually. So.
It reminds me of the Gideon's cake with the peanut butter frosting smell.
Okay. You gotta make sure to get a little bit of everything in there. Is that it? Is that the bite? That's the bite?
Is there a Reese's Pieces on
Reese's Pieces? Oh, you said Reese's. Now it's in your head.
I don't know if I have any. Okay.
Yeah, I think you got a little bit of everything. I think that was a lot of like the peanut butter stuff versus the cake. You're smacking your lips like a dog that gets peanut butter stuck on the roof of their mouth.
It's almost like cream cheesy.
Oh?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that's okay. I was gonna say I smelled something in there and it didn't smell like straight up peanut butter. It's
It
like
reminds me of cream cheese.
okay.
Not too much cream cheese, but more cream cheese than I want to taste.
Ah.
And these are very soft from being like soggy.
I wonder if they made them like this morning or something, or like maybe they make them on like Wednesdays and like just set them up for the week. I don't feel like they like made them like way too early. You know, I feel like they wouldn't be sitting around for that long.
It's good though. But
Is it good?
More cream cheese than I was anticipating.
That's interesting. I wonder what they do with that then. All right, I'll have to try it out. All right, here we go. A nice hefty scoop. I don't know if it's in focus. And that's what it is. It's definitely like a cream cheese. Yeah, that's what and I was like, I smell the peanut butter, but there's something else there. Is that too cream cheesy? If that is, I don't know if that's cream cheese actually. I don't know if that's cream cheese. There's something there. Very good though.
Maybe sour cream?
I like that a lot. Yeah, the Reese's Pieces are like very squishy, like they're chewy. It's like normally you have a crunch to Reese's Pieces where like as you bite into it, they you know, the little shell kind of like cracks and then you get like little peanut butter inside. It all is just like one piece. That like squish is a little weird. I don't know if I would go to a 9, but definitely an 8.5. I wish you got a little bit more because this is so small. Again, hand comparison, like very small, but I like that a lot. I don't get a ton of cream cheese flavor, but there is like a slight sourness there, and that could just be in the mousse. But either way, huge fan of this. Really like this. Might be the best dessert, maybe the best item here at HHN. I don't know yet, but it's good. So I was going to point out that this could be like a little souvenir cup, and it still technically could, because if you look at it, like it's this little jar, you get a lid, but this piece right here, it's just a sticker. And if it wasn't just a sticker and it was actually like printed on there, I'd keep it. But you can see ours is already like coming off. I would say it's not really a collectible like you'd think. I would imagine this sticker comes off pretty quick, to be completely honest with you. By the way, it is 75 degrees tonight. Nicole is chilly. She had to take my windbreaker right now because she is cold. She'll talk about how it's so hot when it's like 80s basically. All of a sudden drops to 75 and she's like, it's cold.
There's no sun though. There's no sun. There's wind. And we just sat in the freezing air for the past like 30 minutes. So now my body's cold.
Whatever you want to say.
Chilly out here.
It is. There is a breeze tonight, so there's like a cool breeze, but it's very nice feeling. It doesn't feel humid. It's nice. It feels great. All right, so we actually were just walking by, and Megan was starting, and we have a front row seat. So I guess we'll show you some Megan action here, and then we'll check out. But if you guys are interested, here's Megan. The Megan Horde, by the way. I know we had a side view, but like they were just forming. I thought they just finished, so we actually got to see that first time front row. That was pretty cool. Again, kind of a weird angle. Either way, now we're gonna check out. I will check back in with you guys in a little bit after we do a few houses.
2 hours later.
All right, we are back after a few houses getting done. It's been about an hour and a half or so. We've done about 4 houses, just kind of relaxed and whatnot. But I do want to point out the pizza fry line over here is absurd right now. Do you see how long this is? That's to actually get the pizza fries. You actually order over here, I think, or no, you will order here, pick up here. But my goodness, that is a massive line for pizza fries. Wow. We are getting back to food though. We have tried the pizza fries though. If you guys are interested, we've tried them twice. They are in some of my previous HHN videos if you guys are interested, but it's your pretty typical pizza fries. They've been pretty good this year overall. So we are going to go ahead and do this here, the al pastor torta. And Nicole is allergic to avocados, so we're gonna put the avocado spread on the side potentially if they can. Otherwise we might just not have it. But I've heard some decent things about it as well. And we have tried both the walking taco and the vegan walking taco. Like I said, honestly, the vegan tasted just like regular meat. So if you guys prefer that, that was a delicious option. And we haven't tried the chicharrones. That looks pretty good too, but I think we're gonna save room for one more kind of dessert item. But either way, we're trying this al pastor torta for now. And as you guys know, we're going to our obligatory spot over here in the corner over by Minions Land. It is all the way in the corner over here. We just love it because it's just kind of nice. So you either have the short top over here or the high top tables over here. Any of them are great, but typically people aren't back here. Alrighty, so now we have gotten to our spot, like I showed you, and here are the tortas, or I guess torta, just cut in half. And we did get the avocado on the side that you can see there, so that is is it smashed avocado or avocado spread?
I think it's smashed avocado.
Smashed avocado, okay. And then the jalapenos they actually put on the side there too. But you can see, it looks like a lot of like vegetables and stuff in there. I'm not seeing a ton of meat, but it looks like a decent sized portion here.
God, it's falling apart.
Oh, it's falling apart on her. All right, good luck with it.
My meat.
Oh my God.
So I really can't taste the meat, but all the flavors are very good. Very flavorful. The bread is super soft. Jalapeno is spicy. I like it. I just wish there was more meat, but the flavor is fantastic in my opinion.
Also, before I try this, really quick, we have so much chicken in our freezer. We have bought a ton of chicken. If you have any like really unique chicken dishes, leave them in the comments below, please. Or like, you know, tell me to check out a certain dish. You know, we're gonna do chicken and rice. We're doing a few crock pot chickens and things like that. But like, if you have any good chicken dishes, please send them our way because we have so much chicken that we really don't know what to do with it at this point. So anyway, I'm gonna try this out. But yeah, if you don't mind letting us know, just like, you know, here's a unique dish, check this thing out or something like that, we'll definitely try it out. All right, I'm going to try this out. I put a jalapeno on and some of that avocado. So we're gonna try a little bit of this whole sandwich here. It's messy, for sure. So there is a ton of flavor in that, for sure. The jalapenos are pretty spicy. I will admit that. The flavors, it's strong. I'm not a huge like vegetable person on my sandwiches, to be completely honest with you. So there's a ton of vegetables on this, but all of the flavors honestly go together really well. So I'm surprised I like this as much as I do. I'm just not that kind of person. I'm not even like a sub person. I almost very rarely get sub sandwiches. And when I do, I'm like meat and cheese and that's it. This is good. There's a nice spice to it. There's a lot of flavors to it. I don't know, this is actually really, really good and I'm very surprised. All right, final thoughts. I ate a bit more there. One thing that I think is really hurting this is the lack of meat. So there is meat on there, but I mean, it's a very thin layer at the bottom and maybe that's how those sandwiches are. I don't know if I've ever actually had a torta, have you? I was gonna say, I don't think, I know I have or haven't, so you've had it once. Okay, so either way, I just imagine there should be a little bit more meat on there. It's thinly sliced, it's tender, it's flavorful. The whole sandwich is very good. I have to give it credit there, but without like the amount of meat that I feel like it should have, I think I'm gonna put it at about an 8 to an 8.5. I think if the meat was there, I think this would be like a 9, 9.5. That was a very, very good sandwich. I don't like tomatoes. I don't like a bunch of the vegetables, to be completely honest with you, but the flavor profile was super good. All right, we have just finished with Yeti. We are over here at the Mel's Dine-In little booth now, and I want to tell you really quick, Yeti was great. There were some hilarious scares. Like, I just feel like they know right now that they are like on one. The very last Yeti ended up getting Nicole really bad. I think like every house has gotten her like really bad at least one time. Either way, we are coming over here for our last item of the night, which is the confetti battered cookies here, which are battered and fried Oreos dusted with powdered sugar. Nicole has been begging to try these since the event started. When we first saw these menus, literally actually before the event, when we saw these menus pop up, this was one of the items that she really wanted as well. So we're gonna close it out with one more sweet treat here, $7.50. So a little bit more pricey than the peanut butter item that we got earlier. That was about $6. This one is $7.50, so about $1.50 more. Either way, this is gonna be our last item. Hopefully we end with a good one because everything has been pretty tasty tonight. And these are them. Fried Oreos. I don't love them. I feel like every time I have them, they just taste like Oreos that are just soaked in like cooking oil, and to me it's kind of gross, but maybe these ones are a little better. Nicole absolutely loves them for whatever reason. Actually,
I think in all fairness, like,
yeah.
The last time I had them was last HHN, and they're good. They're a fun treat, and I want to get them.
That's true, and they got spilled the last time,
Dropped
so
them.
that was the big thing. Is I think we had like one, and then she like dropped them, and we're like, oh well, there they go. So I get it. Here we go. It's been a year. I hope that they serve whatever purpose they have been serving for you, and they are as good as you hope. Here we go.
Confetti.
Fried Oreos with funfetti dough. Let me know if it is everything that you wanted it to be.
It absolutely is.
Yeah.
They're hot and fresh.
Can you tell that it's got like that, like funfetti to it, or does it just taste like fried dough?
It tastes like fried dough.
Yeah.
It's like the Oreo's warm. It's like chocolatey.
Gooey. So these ones aren't actually as greasy as some of them have been, but it's definitely not like, you don't feel like you're eating anything even remotely healthy. with these. You can see a little bit of the Confetti here. Can I see if it focuses on camera? Maybe, maybe not. No, it probably wants to just continue to see focus on me. But you can at least see the colors there. So it is Confetti batter. You cannot tell that it's Confetti at all. It just tastes like a fried Oreo. As far as flavor goes, they're probably like a 7, 7.5, but I don't feel good eating them. What would you give them?
I think they're top notch. I mean, they rank higher than the Yuri's treat for me. I know. I'd give them like a 10. I think because I wanted them all year and last year.
Also, we are jamming right now. You can hear they have like some crazy rock music right now. We're over just in front of Mel's, but overall it's been solid on the food items tonight. And again, as much as like I kind of poo-poo on the cookies, it's just because they're just like fried dough and people like that, and they are still a good flavor. It's just, that's my thought on them. So they are still very good, and I would recommend them, especially if you like, you know, that battered cookie, the confetti battered cookie style. So those deep fried Oreos, you would definitely like those. That will wrap up our food video for you guys today. Again, we tried some of the things we were most anticipated about, and really since the start of the event have wanted to try. I feel like Nicole has been looking to try those Oreos. We've both been looking to do the Yuri treat. I think just like overall, these were things that we were looking forward to trying.
But waiting.
And yeah, we wanted to make a video about it, and like hindsight, we should have done this way earlier so that way we could have given you that information, because by this point, most of you guys have probably already come to the event, or by the time this video goes up, there's about only gonna be a week or so left of the event being available. So, you know, hindsight's 2020, but we'll change that for next year. Either way, hopefully you guys had a good time. If you did enjoy today's video, please consider giving it a thumbs up. We'll see you guys in the next one. Take care.